Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? Hello. How's your week been going so far? How is everyone keeping? Welcome to Isabella Bank's YouTube channel where we discuss all things Harry, Meghan, and their level up journey. If you're new here, I'm Wheezy, and it is so especially great to meet you virtually. So, how's your week been going? So far, so good on my end. It has been going great. The weather is getting warmer in the UK, and the nonsense continues. But what can we say? Hey, at this point, it's part of what I need in my ecosystem. I'm just going to pause to say hello to everyone in the comment section. So, welcome. Hey, Lady Rose, how are you? Oh my God, you're a new member. Welcome on board. Woo woo. Thank you for choosing to become a new member of my membership club. So, so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And hello, Linda Lala. Thank you for supporting. I cannot tell you what that means to me. That is so good. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Sean. Hi, Beverly. How are you guys all doing? I am so excited. Do you know what? I was almost nervous about launching the membership club because I wasn't sure if it was the right time. But I have been so overwhelmed by the number of people who have joined the membership club. So thank you so, so much. If anybody else wants to support, there is still a lot of room. Um, to support the membership club, I plan to start doing member only content very soon, but so that people don't feel like they're being locked out of the members only content, I'm going to, I think, leave the door open for member only content for the next couple of weeks before I close the door and start doing members only content. But I'll let you know in advance before I start doing that. So hurry up and join so that you don't get shut out. Don't be like the virgins in the Bible who didn't have enough oil in their lamp and couldn't enter the party because they didn't have oil in their lamp. Anywho, let's get on and see what I go on. So, did you guys notice that my intro has changed slightly? Okay, let me do a part of the intro again. I said, as per usual, we are discussing the latest events in the wacky world of the toxic British media, the British royal family, and how Harry and Meghan are dealing with them. Before I used to say, and how Harry and Meg, uh, and how the actions of the British royal family and the British media affect Harry and Meghan. But in recent times, especially in the last week, since since the Sun lost their application in court, and since Meghan launched her jam, she's still doing the soft launch, and it's people are going absolutely insane. They're going nuts because Meghan is gifting her friends jam. Their star power is undeniable. These people are on the road to becoming billionaires, and there's nothing anyone can do about it. And the truth of the matter is that if they want to move forward, they kind of have to look upwards. They can't be looking down. Like the British media are below them at this point. So why do they need to keep looking down at what the media are doing? If they keep looking down at what the media are doing, they will not be able to move forward. That's why we're here. We look down for them and give them the room and protect them so that they can focus on where they are going. Anyway, um they are doing what I always thought that they would do. I'm really sorry for those people who ever thought that Harry and Meghan would completely ignore the UK. That was never going to happen. Not because they want to come to the UK to live, no, just because they want to be in a full circle of recovery. And we have some psychologists and therapists here who can tell us that in order for you to be fully recovered, you have to claim the ground. You have to go back to the place of hurt and claim it. So at some point, not now, but I do certainly believe that they are bringing the fight to the front yard of the press and the royal family by ensuring that they do not continue to have free reign to spread the smear stories as they have been doing. The guys that they have hired are going to have their hands full. But I believe that now that they've got people, more assistance to help, they are going to be a lot more effective. They are doing exactly what I expected that they were going to do. And as a matter of fact, it's happening much faster than I thought than it would, to be honest. I know a lot of people don't like that and it's giving them signals that they're scared of, but Harry and Meghan are not victims. They are in a movement fighting for their fundamental human rights. That's the battle. Okay, I didn't mean to go off as on that as a start, but I just felt that that was necessary to say. So let's start with the Sussexes wins. So I saw that Spare has been shortlisted for 2 British Book Awards, the Book of the Year prizes. The final awards will be presented May 13th in London. If you leave it to the British media, they're going to start that will they not thing of will Harry be coming to the UK to receive his award or not? That is what all they are left with. So of course, that's probably what they would want to do, but I don't think that that's what's going to bring Harry to the UK, if at all anything will bring him to the UK soon. I think it's literally only the court case now that will bring Harry to the UK. And that's good enough, isn't it? Right. So this is the British Book Awards, and then we are looking towards Prince Archie's birthday. He's going to be 5. Can you believe it? Time has gone so fast. Time has gone so fast. It has gone so fast. Can you believe Archie is 5 years old already? Yeah, well, he's going to be 5 very soon. They say save the date to celebrate on May the 4th, 2024. Prince Archie will kick off this year's global fundraising event in honor of the Sussex family birthday. Lady Rose, what did you say? You said I'm hoping he doesn't go there. I'm hoping he doesn't go there. Maybe not now, but they are certainly going to reclaim their lives. And UK is part of Harry's life. Yeah. And I trust Harry. I trust Meghan. They will make sure that they are fully protected. Not even a joke. These people are so very toxic. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So let's talk about the continuation of Meghan's soft launch of American Riviera Orchard. The British people are losing their damn minds over jam. It is ridiculous and embarrassing. I am embarrassed. I am embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that they are making so much noise about the launch of somebody else's brand. As would be expected, Abigail Spencer, Megan's bestie, has shared a post showing that she's the sixth recipient of Megan's Jam. Mindy Kaling commented under that post saying this is like an ad for sunshine and happiness. And it did. It looked so good. It looked so good and it just looked so very wholesome. And the energy in the photograph was just very peaceful and happy. It's just ridiculous that anybody will find anything wrong with this. And the Sussex squad did their investigation and found out that the dog in the photo playing with Abby is Mia. She's a rescue dog Harry and Meghan adopted some 2 years ago. They even found the article where showing when the dog was adopted. Honestly, when we say the Sussex Squad Detective Agency are efficient, believe, believe it. And I'm sure you guys have seen or heard about this. Do you believe that these crazy people created a spreadsheet to take note of all the people who received the jam? It is ridiculous. If you say, I don't spend time thinking about people I do not like at all. I don't spend time thinking about, I cannot for the life of me figure out these people. But you know what I like? I like the gaming factor. The fact that whether intentionally or unintentionally, Megan turned this American Riviera Orchard soft launch into a gaming adventure. I don't know whether she actually meant for that to happen, but it has turned into a treasure hunt type of activity, which is fun because it just keeps the intrigue and the fun going. Well, luckily, Megan still has some brave friends who defend her in public, which is lovely, like Melissa McCarthy, who defended Megan, saying she's wonderful and said she's a smart, interesting woman who is incredibly threatening to some people. So the video where she was talking to a reporter and talking to Megan is on my Instagram page. If you haven't seen the video, you can go over there to have a look. YouTube does not allow us to post these videos on here without us threatening to making us lose our pages or losing the monetization on our pages. So all the links to the various videos I would refer to in this video can be found on my Instagram page, and I just dropped the link in the chat. I'm going to also pin it to the top of the chat so that you can access it. Let's see. I'm going to pin to the top of the chat. Just a second while that is happening. Of course, anytime anyone says anything nice about Megan, it brings all the haters out of the woodwork. So, this woman who is I think she's the assistant hater on Twitter, according to Taz. She says is the same A-list friend who took the pee out of our queen by calling the queen cabbage, birds of a feather, as they say. And someone responding to her, it's also so disrespectful to dress up as a cabbage. It's even more disrespectful to call your wife a cabbage. This person's husband trolls her on Twitter. And this is the person making this comment. And this, see how she's dressed up as a cabbage? Oh, dear. So I have now pinned the Instagram page to the chat. You can access all the videos on the chat now. Okay. All right. Lovely. It's amazing how quickly I get things done now. I'm feeling very much like an expert. Amazing how quickly you learn stuff. So the next troll to try it was Angela Levin. And Talk TV posted and said, watch the shocking moment. Royal commentator Angela Levin hung up. Look at this typo. Hung up after JJ Asinobi challenged her over Meghan Markle. The video on this one was actually very, very funny. He did such a great job, which was very, very surprising. If you haven't watched the video, it's also on my Instagram page as well. I just dropped the link in the chat. If you can't find it in the chat, it's at the top of the chat now. I've pinned it there. I was quite surprised because this guy is a forever Harry and Meghan troll himself. So I was quite surprised that he was tackling Angela Levin. Oh, wow. I have another new member. Thank you so much. Nesdag, thank you so, so much for becoming a new member. Yay! I actually need to get a sound to celebrate people. To celebrate people who become new members. Thank you so much for becoming a new member on my channel. So JJ Asinobi, yeah, he is a true Harry and Meghan troll himself. He is always saying the most sour things about Harry and Meghan. So it was quite shocking to see that he was trolling Angela Levin. Although she's a worse troll than him, but they're not far apart. In fact, can there be any degree of trolls? It's just like saying, can there be any degree of demons? Of course, there can be, but they're just, to me, they're just as bad as each other are. And I don't know what Angela Levin feeds on. I don't know why she's so miserable all the time. She is always whinging, whining, complaining about someone or something. Is always complaining. Oh, I think the reason why people are beginning to, who's this Sam? Yeah. He says there's a lot more people coming over to the Sussex side. And I think the reason why that is happening is because it is quite clear that there is an agenda, right? They don't even try to be rational about it anymore. Like if the Sussexes do something right and there are no mistakes, they don't even report on those things. And even when they haven't done anything wrong, they report on those things as they report on them as though they have done something wrong, which is now made it clear to people who stand up for what is right, who are compassionate, who don't just follow the crowd, to say, hang on, this is not okay, this is not right. So I think that their time is coming to an end. And yeah, Angela was dragged. When I say dragged. She was called every kind of name because this is she what she was dragging Megan for was so unnecessary. Who complains that someone is doing marketing for their job and at the same time you're calling these people grifters? I mean, what exactly is it that you want? There is no reasonable thinking person will listen to what you have to say and think that you make sense. This is the problem that they're having. It says vendetta against Meghan Markle. Why is Angela Levin facing backlash after mocking Duchess? She was, when I tell you she was dragged, she was dragged. She was dragged. And you had a lot of people saying, Angela, calm down. It's just jam, you know. It's just jam. It's just jam. I don't know why you have to get your knickers in a bunch all the time. You're going to have a heart attack and stroke out if you're not careful. It's just jam. And Dan Woo Woo is trying to be relevant, saying, what an awful man. In fact, Angela Levin is one of the most accomplished royal authors and reporters in the world. The only troll here is this JJ bloke. The sooner Talk TV get rid like they are with Nicola and Vanessa and Rosanna, the better. So Dan Wooten is looking to be relevant. He is looking to be relevant. Oh, thank you, Legs. Hey TV isn't selling in the UK and they're trying to revise. They're repositioning themselves to be more marketable in the US market if possible. I tell you what what I didn't say initially. What I am saying, what I thought was this is just, you know how every once in a while they write one article about one. I don't think it's snowing in London right now. Look at me and Siri having a competition about hosting this program. Let me put my phone off, right? Okay. Siri. I thought to myself, sorry, I can't help with that. You can learn more about logging your health data with Siri at apple.com. Right. So I thought to myself that this was just a performative, that both of them were acting because his sudden defense of Harry and Meghan came out of nowhere. And it can't be because he just suddenly developed a conscience. So it just seemed to me that this situation just looked like those situations where they out after writing 100 negative articles about Harry and Meghan. Then they pretend to write one negative article about each one of the members of the royal family so that they can say, see, it's not just Harry and Meghan who get criticism. The rest of the royal family do as well. But I think you're right, you know. I didn't even think about the things you just said now, that they are repositioning themselves because the hate rhetoric is not selling in the UK anymore. And after all, maybe they don't want to suffer the same fate as GB News, who are going to be axing 40 jobs in the next couple of months. Perhaps that's the reason. It's a strategy. It didn't just come out of nowhere, though. That's the point. It didn't just come out of nowhere. Yes, this guy is one of the Nana Aqua type kind of people, Lady Rose. Lady Rose says, so this guy is one of the Nana Aqua. Yeah, he regularly trolls Harry and Meghan. So this attempt to be supportive is very sus. It's very sus. I thought that they were just acting. When I saw this, I was like, well, this sounds good, but we all know what they do, right? This sounds good, but I don't believe it. I do not believe that they are um, really having this argument. I do not buy it. But in any case, they did a very good in the acting job. They should actually apply for jobs as actors if they can't find any jobs um, in the British media anymore. Because Angela Levin more or less did a Piers Morgan. Gwen Daniel says, so he thinks the Sussex Code is going to forget he's a troll. Perhaps. They really do think that people are stupid. They really do think that people are stupid and that they quickly forget. Well, he was quickly reminded yesterday to say, well, just exactly what I'm saying. This sounds good and all, but this I actually have one of the memes they sent to him. So the Irish Times actually entered the chat yesterday. They said Meghan and Harry's critics accused them of being money hungry careerists, but that's hilarious coming from the sycophants to hereditary tax suckling grifters. Talk about a burn. Hi, Sussex Love. How are you? You're never late. You're always on time. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, the Irish Times did not pull their punches at all. They gave them a sucker punch. This is the photograph that I saw where they were reminding JJ of his previous behavior, of where he of his alliance. So JJ posted a midnight feast during a camping out last night on the mall. Guess who is sitting next to him? Guess who is sitting next to JJ? That is none other than Sharon Osbourne. And this was in May 2023. So Mrs. G on Twitter says, I'm going to sit out celebrating JJ. I can acknowledge that calling Angela a troll is long overdue, but make no mistake about it, he is in no way a fan of the Sussexes. Exhibit A. So if the crazies want to go toe to toe with him, let them. Hmm. I do not trust this sudden change. Anyway, as I said, it's the case of a troll trolling a troll. Angela 11 is a troll. Sussex squad. Oh, Queen Gwen Daniel, they're scared to mention Kate because they'll lose their jobs. $28,000 a year. Yeah, I imagine if it was a real situation, he would have been fired from his job yesterday. He would have been fired. This April Love says they seem to be paid actors because he trolls Harry and Meghan too. Exactly. He is a troll. Linda Lala says looks better than she has in years. Yeah, it's a very good picture of Angela Levin. Where are those photos? Let me see if I can find. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, there you go. These are Angela Levin's photographs over time. That new photograph actually has less bags under its eyes. The hair has a direction and is neatly combed. And the eyes are not so balled up like she's crying all the time because her life is miserable. So there you go. See, actually, this one is quite funky. Yeah. Anyway, like this person said, I never knew that jam could be so triggering. Can we send help to the UK, please? When are you guys sending? Lady Rose said Angela is jammed up. So you have people on Twitter singing jamming. Jamming in the name of the Lord. I say we're jamming. Angela is jammed up. I think they are completely swept away by whatever thing that it is that is going on. They completely swept away by the hatred that they have nurtured over time. They are completely swept away by it. Well, anyway, before we dive deeper, if you're new here, I extend a warm invitation to join our vibrant community. For some of you who just started following the controversy between Harry and Meghan and the royal family, it must feel like a coming of age. Don't worry, I've been there. And even now, there still remain times where I find myself striving to gain a better understanding of the issues on a daily basis. On this channel, we provide the news, we dive deep into the news, we delve into its implications, analyze it to the inch of its life, and then sometimes we take action. Like today is an action day. It's Activism Tuesday, as you're going to find out if you stick with us to the end of this video. If you visited my channel before but you haven't subscribed, welcome back. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. It's very important. And to all my loyal subscribers, a heartfelt thank you for being part of my vibrant community. And to all my members, the new members, because we just launched our membership club, thank you very, very much for joining the membership club. We will be introducing the members only content very shortly. In the meantime, if you would like to join the membership club, please go ahead to join. The join button is at the front of the video on YouTube. Just click that join button. There are two levels, 4.99 and I think 12.99 is the second one. Choose either one of the ones that suits your pocket. Anyone you choose is welcome by me. Thank you very much. Anyway, let's continue. So, guys, next thing you know, we get the news that Harry and Meghan have hired new staff. This dude is good looking. If this was the days that I used to select my men just based on looks alone, I would say, yup. Yep. This former United Talent Agency ace, Kyle Boulia, will be handling communications for the Sussexes at home in Los Angeles as their deputy press secretary and director of communications for US media. And the next hire is Charles Gibson, who previously led PR campaigns for sweets company Haribo, will be acting as the couple's press contact in Europe in his new role of director of communications. Sussex Love said he's kind of cute. This guy, yum, 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 just from looking at his features. Just from looking at his features. He looks good. Good, good. Sussex Love says he's cute in a kind of grungy, hippie kind of way. You mean because of the beard? Daniel says he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah, he looked good. And this guy looks good as well. He looks more nerdy though. Oh, the second guy is kind of like a grunge hippie type. Yes, I agree. He looks more like a rocker. Lottie says, as you can see, that Jan sent poor William on a trip. Do you know that damful were out someplace cooking without anything in the pot and no fire under the pot? I could not believe that when I saw the pictures. Ah, my gosh. I could not believe it when I saw the pictures. How ridiculous. That means that they have been play acting for the longest and they haven't been getting called out. So, right now, they cannot believe that they're getting called out and people are seeing through their pretentious behavior. They're seeing so clearly through their pretentious behavior They can't believe it. It's just like, I'm the prince. How dare you call me out? I even wore shoes like Harry and everything. And then Prince Harry just raised 1 million odd for Santa Barley, and Meghan was busy looking like $1 million. So he was hoping that this his new engagement would get him into a better light than Harry and Meghan, only for him to F it up again. I don't know why he seems to be so bad at engagements all of a sudden. It almost seems like he's doing it deliberately at this point. What do you guys think? It almost seems like he's doing it deliberately. He's just messing up the engagement deliberately. He's just deliberately sabotaging all his engagements. Anyway, so what we have is a situation where the Sussexes are moving forward while the dogs are barking. I found this, and this just seemed to make so much sense to me because the dogs are barking, but they can't do nothing. The caravan is moving on. Harry and Meghan are moving on, and they are just making noise, and they're going to get left behind. We're going to get this symbolizes the situation between Harry and Meghan, the royal family, and the British media. I think the very last tie will be cut until Harry and Meghan decide that they're going to reclaim their own life in the UK. The last tie will be cut when the court case happens. Let's talk about Prince Louis's birthday. They can't seem to do anything these days without making a mess. And this time it's over Prince Louis's birthday. So the media were having a meltdown because it seemed like Kensington Palace was not going to be sharing a new photo of Prince Louis to mark his 6th birthday, right? They went on writing emotional pieces. Prince Louis's birthday heartbreak as Kensington Palace breaks beloved royal tradition. Note they call it breaks beloved royal tradition. They didn't say protocol, right? Cameron Walker, who is supposed to be a journalist for GB News, aka the PR arm of William and Kensington Palace, I think they were confused. They didn't know what to do because they didn't get any direction from Kensington Palace. They didn't know what direction to take. On one hand, you have Cameron Walker wishing Prince Louis a happy birthday. And then you have Kingsley Schofield saying Princess Kate setting new rules as she breaks tradition on Prince Louis's birthday. Week and you even had Palm Olive saying it remains to be seen whether Kensington Palace will release a 6th birthday photo of Prince Louis today after the furor over the family's photoshopped Mother's Day picture. With a mother undergoing chemotherapy, the Wales family may have other priorities. I'm telling you, when I tell you that these people are riding the cancer thing, where no one can confirm whether there is cancer there or not, but they're riding it anyway. Anyway, At this stage, you even had people coming out to say, Kate Middleton, are you okay? Tell us if you're okay. Ah, and then the Sussex Squad detective agency entered the chat and they started examining the photo, right? Because they claimed that this new photograph from Louis is a new photo. So are you telling me that Prince Louis has only one shirt? So this is the reason why this person on Twitter said Prince Louis' favorite shirt or trolling. Both photos were taken courtesy of the Princess of Wales. And then some more observations on that photograph released by the Princess of Wales on Louis' birthday. They said he's probably outgrown that shirt by his sixth birthday. Someone in the thread noticed that his missing tooth had grown in by Christmas 2023 photos. How else to interpret this other than Kay is incapable of taking a photo and the palace is lying again to hide that fact? And I thought to myself, oh no, don't tell me that we're back here. Don't tell me that we're back here. But this time, there was no photograph issued handed over to anyone. So seems like they can't take any photographs without manipulating the photos. I don't know why that is. Ridiculous. If Kate is not there, can William not take a photo on his phone? Or can he not invite a royal photographer? They have many millions who can take a photograph. So how come they're not able to invite a photographer to their home to take a photograph of Louis? I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, we are approaching this kind of territory where there could have been a backlash if around the photograph, if this photograph had been handed to the global press, but because the photograph is just on for some reason, BBC is now calling Kate Kate. She no longer their princess? That is a very good question. I noticed that seems like they've fallen out of favor with the BBC. Seems like they've fallen out of favor because they no longer emphasize the Princess of Wales. They no longer emphasize the Princess of Wales. And actually, while I was just saying that, the thought crossed my mind because what if they know something that we don't? Like, she is no longer the Princess of Wales because there are divorce proceedings going on behind the scenes. What if? And you had People magazine and talking about why Kate Middleton and Prince William waited longer than usual to release Prince Louis' birthday photo. Oh, this was a completely nothing story. Talking about this was a complete nothing story. And it was just talking about the reason that Kate Middleton had cancer, and that's the reason why Prince William had thought it wouldn't be necessary to take the photograph. That's it. But Lottie says, I don't care about a photo of Louis. I'm only interested in a photo of Archie and Lilibet. Here, here. But I'm a keen advocate of keeping an eye on what the other side is doing. because whether we like it or not, in some way or form, it can splash on Harry and Meghan. So I'm a keen advocate of checking what's going on, because we who are in the forefront of the battle, we save all of these receipts and we use them in the battle online. And that's why the Sussex Squad is so effective. And this person said, ha, the royal, what is happening is, I think that William has dug his heels in and he is trying to see whether he can leverage his royal position against the media, or against those in the media who are not in the invisible contract. Or perhaps they were trying to tear it up and demand more. Because if you notice, since the Kate's announcement, the Kate cancer announcement, or rather, even before then, the children have not been seen since December. And initially, when Kate and William got married, they really didn't want to share as much about their family life with the royal rota. But after a few indiscretions by William, they were forced to. So now it seems as if they have taken the same position, albeit um, casually. They have taken the same position as Harry and Meghan. So William, it seems like, is in a battle with the royal rota because he did not give them any direction whatsoever about Louis' birthday. So this person said, ha, the royal rota and the British press trying to save face after Prince William and Catherine washed them publicly by bypassing them and posting another picture of their son taken by his mother, the Princess of Wales. We are told, I understand, the unedited picture. Please be quiet. The picture surprised you all like all of us. The only thing this boss move by Wales reads is that they dictate and you listen. You are the press and they are the future of the monarchy. Know your place. You report on them and that is it. You do not ever think you can bully them. Prince William put you in your place publicly and elegantly. The only thing we understand is that you have an egg on your face. So apparently there seems to be a running beef between William and the royal rota because some people joined in questioning the source of the Mother Day photo. And William, in his petty self, is taking it out on those who dared to ask questions. Are we not in trouble in the UK? I think we are. Anyway, just looking at this, some people were crowing and saying, well, there is a fundraiser for Louis' birthday, which has only raised £1,002. £1,002. Meanwhile, the one that they set up diverting traffic from Megan's Archewell.com to Archewell.uk has raised £22,745. So yes, goes to show you that the British people are only motivated by hate. Cray cray. Anyway, let's talk about Kate being honored by King Charles. Okay, I'm going to share because this their spokesperson on Twitter, Cameron Walker, says the Princess of Wales has been honored by her public service by the King, who has appointed her a listen to this title, guys, a royal companion of the Order of the Companions of Honor. The appointment is a new one, especially created for Catherine. So try saying that 3 times. Okay, let's say it again. So he has appointed her a royal companion of the Order of the Companions of Honor. The appointment is a new one, especially created for Catherine. Oh dear. So, Dr. Shola, oh no, before we talk about that, let's have a look at the article, right? So, it says the Princess of Wales has received a unique honor from the King in recognition of her years of public service after being appointed to the Order of the Companions of Honor. These people are so ridiculous. Like, seriously, what is the Order of the Companions of Honor? They just make up every little thing. Kate has been missing from the public for 120 days. 120 days. And you honor her. Lady Rose, it's called postmortem honor. She has passed. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see what they're talking about anyway. Kate 42 has been made a royal companion of the organization, which was founded by King George V in 1917 to recognize outstanding achievement in the arts, sciences, medicine, and public service. Right? The male understands that the male understands it's the first time that a member of the royal family has been appointed in the order's century long history. Sources say it's a symbol of the great esteem the princess is held in by her father in law, King Charles, as well as being a personal thank you for her loyal service to the crown since she married Prince William almost 13 years ago. It is also an acknowledgement of her contribution to the arts. What contribution? Hello? What contribution? These people are so cheeky, right? They say King photographer Kate is a patron of the Royal Photographic Society and the National Portrait Gallery, as well as inspiring the moving lockdown photography project. Hold still. They're honoring her for the photography debacle, the Mother's Day photograph mess up. They're giving her an honor for that. Uh, woo, okay. The appointment is not in the king's direct gift, but is made by the cabinet office on his recommendation. The Order of the Companions of Honor, whose spiritual home is the Chapel Royal at Hampton Court Palace, is restricted to 65 members from across the Commonwealth. It seems like an initiation to a higher level of something. Let me see what your comments are saying. Uh, Joanne Baker says there's clearly something up with these awards. Something does smell rotten in Denmark. Not buying it. This is a joke, right? Absolutely. Kate is absolutely senseless. She's done nothing worthwhile. Is it? It's there are so many reasons why she could have been given this award. And is this a compensation for not speaking about whatever, for not speaking publicly about what happened to that guy who passed? Is it a compensation for her not talking about the divorce? or whatever William might have done to her? Or is it one of the things she demanded so that she doesn't divorce William? Seems to me like it's a fake honor for fake people. Absolutely right. Kathy Gabby says she will be wearing more ribbons and medals when she returns. Lady Rose says Kate's appointment is attached to the Order of Companions of Honor, which was founded by King George V in 1917 to recognize achievements in the arts, sciences, medicine, and public service. So let's think about this. Okay, they are honoring Kate. They feel like she is qualified to be in this category because she is a keen photographer, therefore she supports the arts and she has been in public service. So in terms of the art, it was a photography that has literally destroyed the little reputation that the UK had left. And then, in terms of public service, she has not been seen in the UK for 120 days, and nobody knows whether she's still here. Lex says, Hush award for your service. Good job waiting for the worthless prince we have. A new award for a new level of abuse from her husband. AI photos. I do film mines. Ella. Okay. Anyway, so that is what the award is all about. She has been granted this new award for her public service and her contribution towards the arts. Her franking photo, or the Mother's Day franking photo, I think it must have been the worst photograph. So she has earned an award on in that, right? So mm, yeah, she just definitely deserves it. Anyway, Dr. Shola had this to say. If DII, aka didn't earn it, was the person, it would be the royals. Don't the royal family have enough meritless awards for doing absolutely nothing? Where are the haters of diversity, equity, inclusion to demand what outstanding achievements in arts, sciences, medicine, and public? Woo! And this person is obviously confused, trying to figure it out. They say, wait, is she being honored for the global PR disaster that was Photogate or for doing absolutely nothing with her degree in art history? I'm struggling to understand what her contribution to the arts was. Mm, let's see what happened. Okay. So yeah. Can we all congratulate Kate? I mean, you guys, we need to congratulate her. She has just been given a very rare and prestigious award. Prudence Montague says, these infidels just want to big up Kate because she didn't even come close to our Duchess. Do you know what? While I was preparing this, I was just thinking, what if this was King Charles III getting back at Harry because last week it was reported that he had changed his residence. So Him giving Kate the award, it's almost like, apart from rewarding her for her closed mouth, he is also using it to get back at Harry to say, well, if you don't want to be here and if you're not going to follow all my rules, I am going to honor those who are doing and following everything that I ask of them. I'll even give them your stuff if you're not careful. Sussex Love says she's gone to meet the ancestors and they're trying to add really nice things to her obituary because she really hasn't achieved anything in life. Too bad, too sad. Hmm. These infidels, okay, I've read that one. Adrian says, I get it, an award for acting. That would be the absolute truth. Louise Nassis says, sorry, Isabella, I cannot congratulate only the living. Joy says, how can I congratulate a missing in action Kate? Sussex Love says, uh, Sam says, sorry, Kate got a participation award. And Sussex Love says, I think he could care less at this point because he has the real deal. He doesn't care about copycat Kate. I'm sure he'll be sad at her funeral. Do you guys really think so? Oh, wow. If that has happened and they're pretending this much to the general public, that is an evil beyond my comprehension. Honestly, it will be an evil beyond my comprehension. Okay, anyway, as far as Sussex news and royal news is concerned, that's all I have. Let's turn our attention to Activism Tuesday. So, our efforts are actually working because, as you can see, GB News is set to axe 40 jobs after channel posts heavy losses. So, the hate rhetoric is not selling. They are going out of business. I don't think that this is the time for us to take our foot off their necks. Are we ready to do some activism work? Hello, hello, Vinny Blair. How are you? I always see you in the comments. I think this is the first time I've actually seen you in the chats during a live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're just joining us, please hit the like button. As you know, it's very important because the derangers are always hitting the thumbs down button, which reduces the reach of our Sussex friendly videos. So please go ahead to hit the like button, the thumbs up button. Okay. All right, guys. So the first thing we're going to do for the Activism Tuesday is to, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead to follow my Instagram page if you're on Instagram. The link to the page is at the top of the chat. Please go ahead to follow it because I always drop the videos that I refer to in our live streams on that page. So when you access the Instagram page, you have access to the videos I refer to on there. And Adrian Burrows says, "Don't let your guards down. They're looking for reactions, especially from the Sussex squad." Exactly. Exactly. But like the successes are moving on, we need to set our sights on different levels of activism, of pushback online. Hello, Risitas. How are you? Good to see you this evening. So, guys, are you ready? If you're ready, give me a thumbs up in the comment section. You know what? I am going to set the timer. I don't know why Siri is so sensitive nowadays. Hey, Cynthia. Good to see you. Welcome. We are entering the Activism Tuesday side of the live stream. Welcome on board. Whoop, whoop. How's your week been? Fantastic. Okay, Gwendolyn Burrows gave me a thumbs up. Cynthia says it was amazing. It was amazing. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please hit the like button on the video. Hit the like button on the video. Actually, before we go into this section of the live stream, may I remind you that we now have a membership club on the channel. So please support the channel by joining the channel membership. Thank you. Hit the like button, please. Hit the like button. How do I share a photo of me ziplining over Vegas? Uh, can you send it in? Can you send it to my email? It's on the about page. Is on the about page on my YouTube. Would love to see it. Would definitely love to see it. Thank you for remembering. Did you say you sent it to me by email? Okay, let's continue so that we can move on to the next phase of what we are doing. Okay, red number one, the only thumbs up I have. Okay, so what if you're just joining us and you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead to subscribe as well. Our goal for this month is 4,000 subscribers before the end of April, and we are making good progress. So please assist the mission by hitting subscribe on the channel. Please go ahead to subscribe. Okay, so guys, let's get on with the Activism Tuesday. And if you haven't already done so, please go ahead to subscribe. So the first task we're going to do for Activism Tuesday is, if you haven't already done so, please go ahead to subscribe to the Invictus Games Whistler YouTube channel. How many people have subscribed? Please give me a thumbs up in the comment section. How many people have subscribed? Please give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Okay, give me a thumbs up. Linda, Lala, thumbs up, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I've just shared the link to the Invictus Games YouTube channel. Let's do something. We don't have to wait for what they're doing. And I'm sure you're one of those people like me. I just hate to sit about talking about problems. I'm always itching to get up and do something about it. And this is something that we can do. So if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead, subscribe to the Invictus Games YouTube channel and come back. I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute to give people time to do that. And I'll be going through the comment section while people are doing that. Uh, Cynthia, did you send the photos? Did you send the photos? Or are you doing it? I'm just going to check my email to see whether you sent the photos. Okay, there's nothing there right now. So I've got it open and I will share the photographs as soon as they land. Were you scared doing the zip lining? Okay. Cynthia says she's sending the photos now. Okay, Ron says we need to flood the Troll Garden Gnome account with pictures. Yeah, yeah. Is is anyone subscribing to the Invictus Games channel now? Lady Rose says, who is running that Invictus channel? It has very few subscribers. Yalibi says, what's the game plan? I am game and I'm ready to spit. So for the moment, we are just subscribing to the Invictus Games YouTube channel. Okay, let me see. Let me download this photo. Wow, you were still smiling. Let me share Cynthia's photograph with you guys. Have a look, Yalibi, have a look to see whether you are subscribed to the Invictus Games YouTube channel. I'm just waiting for the timer to go off, and it will go off presently. Yep. Guys, this is Cynthia's zip lining. Oh my god, you were still smiling. Okay. You were so high up. Wow. It was so fun. Oh my goodness. You're so brave. Okay, next up, we'll come back to this. Next up, we have the Invictus Games Instagram page. I'll put it back up in a second. The link to the Invictus Games Instagram page is in the chat. And I will put the photograph up again. This is Cynthia's photograph. Oh, wow. It looks so fun, though. Love it. Okay, so I just followed Invictus on Insta. Well done, Cynthia. Thank you. Thank you, Yalibi. Thank you. Thank you. Who else? Who else? When you've done it, just indicate done in the comments in the chat, please. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Lady Rose says thumbs up. Well done. Well done. Okay. And it's all about Invictus. So let's move to the next Invictus thing. If you're on TikTok, they've got a TikTok page called We Are Invictus. And the link to the TikTok page is right here. Genuine Kathy says your subscribers are very small. If you privatize your content, your subscribers would be even smaller. Are you talking to me? That's okay. Linda Lala says, I'm not on Insta, whole other world there. I follow the YouTube channel. That's fine. If you're not on Insta, you don't have to if you don't want to. Yalibi says, I got the virtual Vaseline ready. Okay, fab. Shall we go to Thomas Markle's YouTube channel and report his page? He's still got those abusive videos up. Uh, this, uh, uh, miss the link for Invictus YouTube. Okay, let me let me add that one. Here you go. The link to the okay, found the link. I've also thanks, subscribe. Let me have a look. Right. So the next place we're going is Thomas Markle YouTube channel. Let me get the link to his channel. There you go. Right. So now I have dropped Thomas Markle's YouTube page in the chat. Can we go there and report his page? Thomas Markle YouTube channel. He is saying his last video where he got 28,000 streams, he says that Doria did time on his YouTube channel. So I am just going there and I am clicking report on, and then report. And I have chosen hateful or abusive content as the reason for the report. Yep. Uh, so if you go to like the video that I'm talking about, Thomas Markle confirms Doria was missing doing time. And the three buttons by the side of the video, you don't even have to click on the video. So you don't have to worry about giving the video clicks. You just click on report and then you click on hateful and abusive content. Report. Hateful and abusive content. And the other one, the last one, is Samantha Markle's Facebook, where she's attempting to sell her book of her relationship with Meghan. I have just dropped the link to the book in the chat. Thank you to everyone who joined the membership. I am still in a daze. I can't believe it. So many people have joined. I didn't even think that that was going to happen. Thank you very much. As you know, we are working towards various goals, and one of them is to get ready to go to Canada next year for Invictus 2025. So if you still like to join, please go ahead and join the channel membership. And please go ahead to join the channel membership so that I can properly get ready for the Canadian for Invictus 2025. I'm so looking forward. They haven't come back to me about the criminal report. I filled in the form, the criminal records check. Oh, okay, fantastic. No, that's fine. Lady Rose said, "Hello, my name is Thomas Markle Jr. I'm trying to raise funds for my father's medical bills. Thomas Markle Sr., my father's stuff." This is the so called reason for him being using Megan in this manner. This Let me drop the link for Thomas Markle's YouTube. So this is the link for Thomas Markle's YouTube channel, Gwendolyn. And the TikTok, the We Are Invictus TikTok is Lady Rose says the guy is sick. Absolutely. The guy is so sick. So sick. The TikTok is now in the chat and Thomas Markle's YouTube channel. Just click on reports. When you get to the channel, there are three dots at the side of the channel. Just click reports and click hateful and abusive content. And that is that. On Saturday, Cynthia, we're going to ask you to tell us more about your trip if you'd like to share. So I would call you up. Oh, to tell us about the trip. Let's live vicariously through you. So Six Love says the guy is useless and lazy. He hasn't had a real job, and because he's still a drunk. Cynthia says, I'm too slow for the TikTok. You are ziplining. How can you call yourself slow at anything? If you haven't already subscribed and you're here, please go ahead to subscribe. Hit the like button as we begin to. He is looking for what? $40,000. Seriously. The donation isn't going anywhere. He's looking for $40,000. Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Only $2,000 is donated to him. Oh, wow. Wow. How long did he think that he was going to dine out on hate rhetoric? I think they're finding out that, I mean, they have been doing this for 7 to 8 years now. I think people are also getting bored, and the number of people that were probably listening to their content have reduced. Who wants to take in hateful drivel day in, day out? Yep. If we keep reporting him, then most likely one of these days, Instagram would take a hint and uh, suspend the channel. But I think it will work a lot more if we're able to do that like in hundreds. Then it would really resonate. Uh, let me see, posting harassment. I am reporting. Yeah, I have reported Samantha's Facebook page again. Hello, cookies and cream. How are you? How are you doing? So good to see you. How's your day been? How are you doing? Okay, guys, that's all I have for this Tuesday's Activism Tuesday. If you haven't already done any of those, taken any of those actions, please go ahead to do them. At least follow the Invictus Games pages on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok if you are on any of those platforms. And if you are able to, please go ahead to report Thomas Markle's page. I don't know how he's allowed to get away with reporting such lies. Mm, and even though the Sussexes are moving on, let's not get complacent about all of this. Cynthia says she's looking for 40,000 too. I am sad because I had to look at his face in order to report him. Oh, sorry. Okay, loves. Thank you so much for your time and attention. And this is all I have. Let me remind you to subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, like the page, join our membership, our brand new spanking membership. And what's the other one? Leave a comment in the chat. If you don't know what to say, just leave a heart emoji that registers for something. Thank you all for being here, you wonderful ladies. Cookies and cream, Cynthia, Sussex Love, Yalibi, everyone who has been here. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time, I'll see you later and goodbye.